Thank you, guys. We haven't been here yet this year, so I'll just recap a little bit of our season just so you have an idea of how things have been going in Worcester. But we're currently 6-0. We're number 14 in the country. And I think when we started this season off, one of the big things for us was talking about, we look back at last year and say we played well one game on offense, we played well one game on defense, and we never, put it together fully in all three phases, except for maybe one or two games a year ago. But to do it back to back was something that we really struggled with quite a bit. So, we really focused a lot on that throughout this preseason, and then when we got to our Merrimack game, we felt like we did a really nice job of being able to do that, play on all three phases, and then we said, well, can we do it back to back? And we were able to come back out that next week against a very tough LIU Post team who were 20-3 over the past 3 years, or 2 years, and all three of those losses have been to that LIU Post team. So to be able to do it in that game and win that was exciting for us, and to be able to do it again at St. A's was something that we're feeling pretty strongly about. I think the main thing for us was now not talking about is it the back-to-back, one time, two time, three time. We're just saying that from here on in, that should just be the standard of football that we're trying to play. So we practiced this morning and really try to preach that standard in every single rep of practice and really try to make sure that competition level is very high out there. There's a bunch of statistics that you guys could look at in our book, but I think offensively, we're right now number 4th in the country in scoring offense. We're 6th in red zone offense. A lot of that has to do with our offensive line. Quentin Hall, a great player for us from Plymouth, Mass. Jason Rice is our our right tackle from North Andover. Pat Corcoran from Milford, Mass. 3 guys from Mass that are really holding it down for us on the offensive line and have done a wonderful job of that. Ashton Grant is a very, very good receiver in our league right now. He was the Offensive Player of the Year a year ago, and he's had, I think, all but 2 NFL teams stop by to see him thus far this season. So he's been doing a very good job. Defensively, we've had a good amount of success as well. We're 1st in the country in red zone defense, 7th in scoring, 7th in sacks per game, and 10th in interceptions. A lot of that has to do with Andrew Benson, who's from East Bridgewater. He leads the country right now in interceptions per game. And then Ray Sarkodaya, who's from St. Peter Marion, is 5th in the nation in sacks. Those are 2 good guys, again, from Massachusetts that are really doing a nice job for us. Special teams-wise might be one of our strongest points after saying all the things I just said, but we're 2nd in the country in blocked punts, we're 5th in blocked kicks, and we're 6th in net punting right now. Cole Tracy's a kicker for us from Camarillo, California. I believe right now he's 2nd in field goal percentage, and he's 6th in field goals per game in the country. Deontay Harris is from Baltimore, Maryland. He's a kick returner for us, and he's had an unbelievable year. He's 1st in punt return average with 21 yards per punt return. He's 1st in kick return average with 48.5 yards per kick return, and he's 1st in touchdowns in the nation. So that's good, obviously, on that side of it. Mark wasn't able to make it today to accept the gold helmet, but he's very thankful and just wanted me to share that he understands this is not an individual award. He wanted to thank his offensive line, thank all of his receivers, thank his coaches for putting him in a position to be able to make those plays, and he's very grateful for it. He actually had won it 2 years ago in his first start ever in the playoffs, where he had a big game, our first playoff game at home. But he's been, again, doing a great job. He just has 2 midterms for the same professor back-to-back this morning, so he's not able to make it for that. Our next game, we'll play New Haven. It'll be our 50th anniversary game, so all of the alumni are very excited about it. They started as a club team back in '67, and we're able to move it right now to where we are today. So we have over 200 guys already signed up for that, and hopefully a lot more that'll have the opportunity to show up. They're a very good football team. They're 5-1. They're 1 point away from 6-0. So we certainly understand who they are. We've played them 7 times over the past 4 years, more so than we played any other team in our conference, and something that we're certainly excited for that opportunity and the challenge that's at hand. But congrats to AJ and to Mark, and Mark wanted to extend his congratulations as well to AJ on behalf of us and our team, and thank you guys for having us. Appreciate it.